All right, if it's the last one, we got to do it right. Hello, everybody.
What up, what up, what up?
My name is Tim Daniel. His name is Ben Brown, and welcome to tonight's fun, exciting, unbelievably insane final episode of Late Night Reds, brought to you by our wonderful friends at the Riverfront and, of course, Blue Wire Pods. And Ben, I can't believe it, man.
Yeah, no, crazy.
It's so wild.
Crazy stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What an awesome ride it's been.
It's been so fun. We're going to get to a lot of tonight, but hey, the chat is open tonight. The link is posted. If you want to come chat with us for a couple minutes, we welcome you to come chill with us tonight. And we already got Sid in there. We're going to bring Sid on here in a second. I know Sid's excited to hop on and say what's up. But we want to hear from you guys tonight, whether it's about us, whether it's about the team, your excitement for Thursday. Thursday is right around the corner, Ben. We want it all, baby. We want to hear from everybody. We want to have a great time tonight. As you know, we brought Burbies. Yes, sir. I have my Star Wars. It's kind of cool. I got.
Oh, that is. That's dope.
Yeah, I can't remember that word. It's called Tervis. Thank you.
Okay.
Where like it keeps the correct temperature the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about the team today, of course. People don't really call in and have a lot to say. That's okay too. We have plenty to talk about. But hey, man, first caller's here. It is our good friend, Sidney Price.
What up, Sid?
What up?
How are y'all?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. What's up?
First time caller, long time listener from many iterations of this show.
That's right. From day one, since day one.
I mean, day one of this, I don't know what day of the other iteration, and then I support you in any other venture you do, such as the block, the shot, the stop, where the Cavs finally got a win.
They did.
By the grace of God, they won.
Or the Utah Jazz, one or the other.
Okay. Yeah. But 4 in a row was not great.
Yeah.
So I'll take what I can get at this point. But I'm very excited. This is probably the most excited I've been for an opening day in a while.
Yeah.
As far as the actual team goes. Because sure, we have the holes in the outfield, but as of right now, as of March 23rd at like 9-something p.m., I'm going to choose to be hopeful about it. We have TJ Friedel. Austin Hayes has been an all-star before. And, I'm bought into Frey Child. So we'll see. I mean, I've definitely seen worse Reds teams coming into opening day. Like Scott Feldman was an opening day starter at one point. So
I mentioned this the other day on the Riverfront. There was a time in Reds history, folks, where Jason Marquis was an opening day starter.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah. Sid, I love it. I'm feeling the same way. I am going to discuss Frey Child here in a little bit. I don't know if we share the same sentiments. I have more concern than an excitement.
I have concern too, but I'm just trying to be optimistic now.
I love it.
Let the disappointment hit me when they actually disappoint and the results are there from the regular season. All right.
That's the way to look at it.
That's a positive way to look at it. Positive spin.
Absolutely. Well, Sid, as you know, I am very grateful for your support over the years, and I'm so happy that you were caller uno tonight. Thanks for hanging out. But
Absolutely.
Look, if you're going to come on a Reds show the week of opening day, we got to hear your bold Reds prediction for the 2025 season. What you got?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. My bold prediction, I said it on Blue Sky earlier this week. I think Matt McLain has a better season than Elly.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I'm going there.
Right.
Oh.
I love it.
I can dig it. I can dig it for sure.
As long as Elly has a great season.
Right. I was going to say.
Now,
As long
if
as
he
Ellie's-
misses like 30 games, I cursed him. All right, that's
That's all right. I love it. Well, Sid, thanks again. I definitely appreciate it. Like always, I know Ben and I are very excited.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everything these past few years.
absolutely.
Live shows, you're hanging out with us. She's going to church with us now. So absolutely love it. Thank you so much for calling in. We definitely appreciate you.
Absolutely. See y'all.
Thanks, Sid.
See ya. All right. So that was Sid. Always love when Sid chats it up with us, Ben.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I want, like we said, we want to hear from you guys tonight. The link is in the chat. I've also posted in this. What did I just do? Okay, that's back. I've also posted it in the chat tonight. I have it here on the banner. It's on the Slack channel. So if this is going to be our last time that we do Late Night Reds, we want to make sure we hear from the people who support us all this time. We got another caller. This is my Worlds Colliding here for a second.
Okay. All
My
right.
big dog, my brother, from the block to shot to stop, Skylar Wecker. What's up, bud?
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How
What's
are you,
good?
buddy?
What's good?
Got done doing a Cavs show earlier today, and I wanted to come on and kind of see you guys off, and if this is it, and just be here for the big night.
Perfect. Well, we love it, man. Obviously, like I said, Skylar and I work together, for those who don't know, on the Block the Shot to Stop, our Cleveland Cavaliers podcast, where, like Sydney just mentioned, finally got a dub today. I did guarantee it on our Friday episode that they were going to win today.
Yeah, they looked like they were trying to, in the first half, trying to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
That's why basketball is a game of two halves, right?
Absolutely. All right, Skylar. So you're hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate you calling in for our farewell. And like we did with Sydney, what's your Reds prediction for 2025? What you got for us?
I went Terry Francona, NL Manager of the Year.
I like it. It was also
like
discussed
that.
this week. I saw on MLB.com. He was the pick. So
Was he really? I haven't
he
seen
was.
that.
Yeah, they were doing
Oh,
their
wow.
like awards predictions, and it's actually a slide later in the show. So I buried the lead a little bit.
That's
but,
all right. That's all right.
Yeah. So I'm excited. What are you most excited about for the season? What really has you feeling good about the Reds this year?
Elly De La Cruz.
That guy?
That guy.
He's
I mean,
pretty spectacular.
Is he decent?
look at I know it's spring training, whatever. Everybody can poo-poo on me. That's fine. Look at his spring training numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 44 at
You
bats.
buried two slides for the episode tonight, but that's okay. So
Sorry. I'm in it.
no, I love it.
44 at bats, 10 walks, a high in spring training, 10 walks, 12 strikeouts, one of the lows in spring training, ratio or strikeout to at bat, whatever. 409 average, 2 stolen base, 1292 OPS. Woo! Yes. 4 homers, 4 doubles. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Get that
he's
Ric Flair out here.
Killing it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. What did I do?
I don't know. We're gone.
Yeah, we are. Hold on. And we're back.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. Just, screwed it all up on the finale. Yeah, Ellie's been unbelievable, man. It's been so fun to watch. Today was great. I like that they ended spring training on a high note after, a 7-game losing streak last week. And Andrew Abbott looked awesome. So I imagine he won't be on the IL very long.
Yeah.
Maybe miss a start or two. My guess is, I don't have anything that's been in writing. I don't know if this has been proven or not, but my best guess is they will go. Since Friday's the off day, it'll go Hunter, Lodolo, the thing, but Hunter will pitch the 5th game, and then we'll see Carson Spires pitch the 6th game. So
Yeah.
that's last Texas game before they hit the road. So that's what that's my bold prediction there as well. But Skylar, I love it. Thank you so much, my friend. I guess I'll talk to you like Tuesday. Is that our next game?
Probably, but thank you guys for doing opening calls. Love the show. Love you guys. Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, Skylar.
Thanks,
you
buddy.
For stopping through, man.
We'll see you, Ben. See you, Tim.
Ben,
Yes,
we might
sir.
not even get to guitar slides tonight.
I know.
We got our friend from north of the border calling in tonight.
Okay.
No,
Look at pizza. Let's go.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Super, super good. Super good. Super stoked for Thursday. Can't wait.
Joey, I'm not gonna be honest
Yo.
with you. I've been interacting with you for like 2.5 years.
I,
First
I
time
would
I've ever
say,
heard
yeah.
First time I've ever heard your voice.
Are you let down?
Not one bit.
Not at all.
It is as
Not at
beautifully
all.
Canadian as it gets. It's like you and Bret Hart, just wonderful Canadians.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and I did put you guys on the same pedestal there. So I hope I hope you're honored.
Well, that's thoughtful. I'm honored for that, for sure.
Are you even rocking the Riverfront shirt? I'm wearing Riverfront apparel tonight too. I had to.
I am. Yeah, I sure am.
There it
Love
is. There it
Love
is.
it. All right, my
Love
friends.
you. I
Tell
love
me.
you guys. I love the show. Love being part of this Reds community. And I mean, like here, like in Regina, Saskatchewan, I'm on an island all by myself. There's like,
Sure.
there ain't no Reds fandom here. I can tell you that.
All right.
Hence, I always complain about the Jays, right? Because I'm just surrounded by them all the time,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah.
Joey, a couple
Yeah.
of years ago on the show, told a really cool story about how he became a Reds fan. I don't know if you were around yet,
No.
but and correct me if I'm wrong, Joey. It was the helmet Sunday cones, right? You got you were chasing the Reds one, and that's what made you love the team was the actual helmet Sunday.
I so was. My grandparents took me to Dairy Queen after every ball game with the Dairy Queen mini helmets, and I mean, back it was just limited options, right? And I always wanted that red helmet with the wishbone C. And when I finally got it, I was just like, "Yeah, baby!" So
That's awesome.
yeah. So and then the rest is history. But
That's
Chad Dotson said one time back then, you had to work hard to be a fan. You really did, you know.
Yeah.
Like the local paper came out once a week and it checked the box scores and be like, "Oh, this is great, my team," you know. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, because Ben, your dad was a truck driver, right? So like that was how like he like WLW basically kept him up with the Reds through that all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, because back then WLW, I mean it broadcasted all over. So yeah, that's how you kind of kept up with the Reds between that and the box scores and everything else. Yeah, it was crazy.
Right on.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for the season. I really am.
All right. What's your bold prediction for the 2025 Cincinnati Reds?
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Austin Hayes, Elly De La Cruz, and CES all hit 30+ home runs.
Woo!
That's what I'm going with.
Grease here.
Yo,
You're cooking with grease.
Yeah,
I mean, it could happen, right? If they all stay healthy, it could happen. Yep.
I
like that. I like that.
I love
right on.
I love it. Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me on. This is great.
Joey, dude, thank you so much for calling in, man. We're so grateful for your support over the years, man.
I love y'all.
Likewise, my brother. Likewise,
yeah,
my
absolutely,
Canadian friend.
man. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
See you, buddy.
See you, Joe.
You bet. Take care.
I didn't know we were going international tonight.
Hey, man, we're touching it all, man.
Yeah, I love it. So yes, if you want to call in, hey, there's a way on StreamYard too. If you don't feel comfortable on camera, that's okay too. There's a way you can call in, just kind of hide the camera. If you just want to kind of call and say something to us. But I do have Seth here. He's ready to come talk with us as well. But Ben, the people want to know.
Oh yeah.
Are you still going to do Reds content? Is your game plan is in your heart to still be around doing little Reds stats?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. If the opportunity presents itself, you will see me around. We'll get be able to do some things here and there. I talked to Seth last week. I know we had talked about possibly doing some stuff, and of course, Tim, you know where I'm at. So I mean, we'll still link up every now and then and do some things. So yeah, man, absolutely. I enjoy this. This is a lot of fun. I get to kick it and talk about my favorite team with my favorite people. So yeah, I will definitely be around still.
Yeah, absolutely. But we got Seth coming on here in just a second. But if you want to check the link, this is it right here. Copy and paste it. It's in the chat as well. We want to chat with you guys tonight. This is a lot of fun. So let's bring on our other El Capitano. He's the host of Red Leg Roundtable and also helping us out with a bunch of stuff as well. Seth Shader in the building.
There he is.
Hey, buddy.
This day shouldn't be coming, but it is. So
I know, man. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for Thursday. Got the tickets. Got the Montgomery Inn lined up for my son. So we're gonna do that, continue that tradition, and Yeah, like I said in the chats, it's just bittersweet though. This is I knew of you guys when you joined the Riverfront. I checked you out a little bit here or there, but it's been about 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just that's not that long, but the time went really fast. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm looking very much forward to what you have coming, Tim. And as I've told you, very proud of you, very excited for the good things you still have to come. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I can't thank you enough for all the help you did with me on the Riverfront while we were keeping this thing afloat together. So,
man,
basically the three of us. Yeah, the three of us on the professional sports side. Yeah, until we brought Owen and Caroline in, and then it was just the three of us kind of doing this. So yeah, absolutely, man. I can't wait to see what you do with this. And Red Leg Roundtable has been awesome this year. The George Grand episode was great. I text you personally and let you know how much I loved it. I thought it was really fun. George is like, for the generation before me, how they feel about Marty. That's what George was to me, because I didn't listen to a lot of games on radio. George was like my TV broadcaster and guy. That's gotta be gone. Is like in my memory for eternity. I mean, his call of Griffey's walk-off inside the park homer is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
So it was a really great interview. You haven't had a chance to check out George Grand. The only issue I have with it is he wore his ugly USC sweater.
That's where he went to school, though. I mean,
I get it.
Now, if it was maize and blue, maybe we would have had a problem.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, you and I talked about a certain Michigan grad that played for the Reds that could still possibly be talked to, and I'm not talking about Barry Larkin, but
or Chris Sabo. I guess we're narrowing it down there.
But I pictured kind of my backdrop and all that, and I was like, yeah, that would be kind of interesting, because behind the scenes, behind the curtains, like when you interview someone like this, like my case in point is George Grand. George, like, some of these guys are in a hurry and you just don't want to abuse their time. So I kind of like, hey, let's go. We can go. But George is like, hey, let's talk for a few minutes, and let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is for real. And I was just picturing if Hal Morris, Michigan man that he is, although I think he has a MBA from Stanford. So if he came on and saw this, picture behind me, I don't know, he might just hang up. I don't know, but
right.
But no, that's enough about that. I'm really excited about your opportunity, and I'm really excited for the Reds season at the same time. And so to know that I can dial into you, every night too, to check it out. That's going to be really fun. And yeah, Ben, we're gonna figure some things out here in the short term, and folks out there, hopefully we can get with you very soon and kind of, I'm not saying there is an announcement, because I'm not even sure what that is yet, but we'll get with the folks in the Patreon and in the Slack and make sure you guys know what's going on.
Absolutely. I love it, man. So, hey, man, before I get you out of here, your bold Reds prediction for 2025.
Well, I was going to say Matt McLain's an all-star, but Sydney kind of.
I was going to say,
right? Sydney
upstaged all of the Matt McLain excitement.
I mean, my if Matt McLain has a better year than Elly, then he's in MVP talk. I mean,
right? Yeah, we're talking best. We're talking Dustin Pedroia 2012 right here. Like,
the two of them split the vote. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
right. No, Tito's going to get this thing figured out, and I'm saying right now, and too many people are saying they can't make a wild card. I think they could make a wild card, and I think some of the bigger spenders might come back to the pack a little bit. So I'm saying the Reds make the playoffs this year.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
I like that.
Perfect, man. Well, brother, thank you for everything. I'm still gonna be. I can't quit the Riverfront. No. Even if I'm going to be going to another venture, I'm going to be around helping out as much as I can. So thanks for everything, man. Best of luck. And I really appreciate you coming on to hang out for a few minutes tonight.
Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good one.
Buddy. I'll see you Thursday.
See you, Seth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Benny.
Yes, sir.
The miracle has happened. And Branch, I saw your comment. That means you got to call in at some point too. We got to have old Branch Brown on here. We got to talk some food.
Oh,
Branch.
Yeah.
I got to learn a whole lot about Branch's cooking. But the man, the myth, the legend, not on camera. Is this who we think it is?
This is
Is-
Pat.
It's
What
Pat!
on, guys?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm good.
Let's go.
It's the first time I've done anything like this, but I thought I'd drop in for a second and say thank you.
One of the greatest late night Reds clips of all time is my debut episode on the Riverfront. It's the first time I ever saw Pat's name. And you literally see me like make sure I read it correctly to make sure I wasn't being insulting. It's
I
like,
know.
we have
Just
someone named
the
Pat
look on Doug's
Maguchi?
face killing me too.
Well, how are you, buddy? I'm so happy you got to call in for this, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy for you. The opportunity that you're getting and all that, but I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah, me
You
too,
know?
man. It's been a huge part of my life for a couple years, and it's been incredible. But I'm so happy that you finally got to call in and hang out with us tonight.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you for
man.
having me.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on and always being here, man. Like you guys become family, so it's cool to see you check in, come in, and we appreciate you, man, for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Right.
That's it's been a blast.
It has
So
been a blast.
I'll drop in on lockdown for sure.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it.
There
Well,
it
hey,
is.
dude, where's your excitement level for the season? What's your Reds poll prediction? What do you got for us?
I would say bold projection is make the playoffs. A lot of things have to go right. I think Lodolo has a pitch near, pretty much a whole season. A lot of guys need to be around a 3-ish win player. I don't know. Just a lot of things have to go more right than wrong. But I don't see a reason why it couldn't happen. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited for it though.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way, man. Well, brother, I'm so happy to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to talk with us.
Absolutely.
It was really cool to hear from you.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Pat.
All right, take care.
Have a good night, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
You too.
What a legend.
Is this potentially the greatest late night Reds of all time?
Absolute legend.
I mean, this rules.
Love it. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So, hey, lines are open. Like I said, the link is there in the chat. Branch, my last one, buddy. You gotta come hang out for a minute. Branch, we had Easter dinner together last year. Like, I feel like we gotta keep this alive.
Oh yeah.
That's legit a true story. Like, we went to a Yard House after the Reds game last year when they won on the walk-off on that Sunday. So yeah, we split some chicken wings. It was
There you
wonderful.
go.
I went to Roosters today in Fairfield. Oh, buddy, I had missed it.
Yes. Grade A. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
That was a baseball when Isaac was playing baseball. That was a baseball staple. Like we would, because he always played up in Ohio. We'd be like, oh yeah, we need to stop there and grab some wings and hang out for sure.
Yeah, it's so good. Maybe that's like my parting thing for the Riverfront as we get him to sponsor everybody here. So,
oh yeah, no doubt.
Hey, I forgot to do this before we got into all the calls. And hey, call in if you guys want to. We gotta talk a little Cooper Hoops.
Oh yeah,
we gotta talk a little Cooper Hoops.
Man, I tell you what.
What a year, man! What a year!
Insane. Like it's crazy to think about that. To watch the progress that this team has made throughout the year. Because 3 of the 5 starters played football, so they played until the first weekend in December. Turn around, and now you're playing in the last weekend of basketball at the end of March. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about it. It's been a long year, but those kids, man, like they just grinded and played and yep.
I know you have to be very specific on your words on that. So
I gotta. That's an off-air conversation.
Yes.
If we want to talk about that, we can talk about that off air. But yeah, man, like it's just been cool to see those kids just just grind, man. Like even when shots aren't falling, when things aren't going, they continue to believe in each other, continue to play hard, continue to play together, and it's just really fun to watch. And we get a chance to go down to Rupp and make some noise, being one of the last 16 teams left. And I don't know if people understand, like in Ohio, I think it's 7 divisions, so there's 7 different state champions. But in Kentucky, like I think it's like 36 districts, and then it whittles down to 16 regions, and then everybody from that region fights for one state championship. So it's probably one of the best high school tournaments in the country because everybody's just fighting for one. And it's incredible to be a part of. It's an incredible tradition. The Sweet 16 in Kentucky is just incredible. And of course, most kids cheer for UK when they're growing up. So the chance to play at Rupp Arena is pretty sweet. I mean, it's a pretty sweet gig. And, I was fortunate enough to do that and play in the Sweet 16. And now my kid gets to do the same. So super excited, super stoked, and excited for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we all know Isaac is, just because we're not blood doesn't mean he's not my nephew. He is
Absolutely. 100%.
I've known him his whole life, and he's my dude. And like, I'm going to be making trips to Southeastern Missouri to watch some football.
Absolutely.
But Cooper also has a couple kids who are like really, really good. So if you're going to watch him, check out this kid, Andy Johnson. He has got a clip. He has no fear. He can knock shots down. He's definitely a kid to watch in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, if you've never seen him play, like he's so smooth and athletic, and
you would not expect it, which is
correct. Like if he walks on the floor, you're looking at it, you're like, ooh, like that's their guy. But like he's so smooth, he's so athletic. Will take any shot. Not that he's crazy with taking shots, but like can take any shot, can make any shot, has no fear. Like, and he is man, he's just fun to watch. Just fun to watch.
Really good player. So if you guys go down and check it out, if you're in the Kentucky area, you'll really enjoy watching him play. Mm-hmm. But hey, I ask and I receive. Our next caller in, our guy. I have both Browns here tonight.
There he is.
Ben and Branch Brown. What's up?
What's up? How you doing, Tim?
I'm great, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing great. I was real busy this evening. I just, I was like, oh man, I'm about to miss it because I was taking care of stuff around the house, and I was like, well, I seen the alert pop up. I'm like, I got a few minutes. I can get in there. Yeah.
So, I can't do this without you calling in. Like that's just not
allowed, I appreciate it. This is awesome. I'm gonna miss I'm gonna miss late night Reds, but I'm looking so forward to like having you on Locked On because like there's a funny story about Locked On in 2019, maybe 18. Jeff joined a podcast at Reds Fest of Hunt for Reds October. We were doing, no joke, sitting in the hallway at the arena, just right there. And it was like when Jeff was first coming up, right?
Yeah.
And like he was doing Locked On Reds at the time, or whatever. I think it was Locked On Reds. Pretty sure, but I'm like, dude, I listen to you every morning while I'm taking a shower. He's like, so you listen to me while I'm naked? I'm like, yeah, buddy. You know I've always had this special connection with Jeff, and like if you're doing a daily, I'll probably end up listening to you in the shower as well in the morning when I'm getting ready to work.
Hey, man, that's fine. That's fine. I just love support,
funny.
And so like getting to do this as like some schmo talking about the Reds, like I love that. Like I love that I just have people who just like care what I have to say, and like, and my wife loves it too because she doesn't have to hear it all the time.
Yeah. The fact that anybody wants to hear what my dumbass has to say just blows my mind.
I think it's more that we just love your voice because you just have that perfect, like, East Coast, like, West Virginia, like, John Denver. We just love it, you know?
That's good.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm looking forward to your new gig, but I'm going to miss this.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel the
it's
same
all
way.
bittersweet. It is.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
Yeah.
you got a fan question while you're here.
Oh,
Joey Gaditz wants to know what's on the menu for opening day.
I'm going to be at the ballpark.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't think I was going to get to go this year because people that know me well know that in the last year, me and my wife had to start taking care of my mom as the primary caretakers.
Mhm.
So I wasn't going to go.
Mhm.
But her and MWit17 on Twitter, I'm not sure, Blue Sky thing,
the homie.
they schemed a little bit. And Em's like, and my wife's like, I got your mom. You love opening day. Go to opening day and like, you know, and you go stay with Em and Sam. And actually, I'd like to shout out Em and Sam right now. They got engaged last week.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Congrats.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Beautiful
Congrats,
couple.
man.
Wonderful people. And I couldn't be happier for them. I've watched that relationship from the get-go, and it's been a joy to watch, you know.
Yeah.
And I wish them all the luck in the world.
I do.
But
that's awesome,
but so I'm getting off. I get off work on Wednesday. I'm heading up, and I'll be there. I'll be actually, I don't know who's broadcasting where, but I'll probably start out in Covington and wander my way over to the stadium as
Heck
the day
yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Well, DM me, and we'll link up. I'll grab you.
Okay.
I'll buy you a beer. We'll hang out.
Oh, I'll buy you one too.
Oh, dude,
There it
twist
is.
my arm.
There's gonna be beer to be had.
Cooper High School. Ben just so happened to be sick on Thursday. Just
Right.
nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
But to
We're
answer
good.
the question, if I was grilling on opening day, that's gonna be Queen City Brats.
Heck yeah.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
that's
Love
what
it.
it's gonna be. You know, we're gonna pile on some, you know, some sauteed onions and have the nice spicy brown mustard to go with it. You know, it's gonna be you bite in and you get that just explosion of just flavor.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's what it's
Good
gonna
stuff.
I love it. All right, buddy. What is your bold Reds prediction for 2025? What are you most excited for this year?
be. They win the division.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Go
I
hard.
like that.
Love it.
like that.
I love it.
Good stuff.
I love it, man. Well, dude, I'm so grateful you called in. I'm so grateful you took some of your free time
Thanks
to
for
hang
hollering
out.
at me. I was like, well, I got to go join now.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
We were listening, and like me and my wife were busy just taking care of daily stuff. And she's like, okay, you got to go join.
Shout out for both of your Miss Browns for allowing you guys to hang out with me. Ben
Yeah, absolutely.
knows me way too well. But yeah,
Awesome.
man, it's awesome. I can't wait to see you on Thursday, buddy.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll look up where you're at. So
yeah, we'll link up for sure.
okay, no problem.
All right, brother. It's good
All
to
right.
see you, man. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
See ya.
Branch.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? We waited too long to do this. We probably should have
I
done this. From the beginning.
know.
We probably should have done this from the beginning.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Should we get into some of the topics while we wait for our next
Yeah.
one to hop in? Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So today, I think we got a good idea of what the opening day lineup's going to look like.
Mhm.
And so what Friedel, McLain, De La Cruz, Hayes, Lux, Jamer, CES, Jake Fraley, Jose Trevino. Just curious, man. Like, what do you like that lineup? How do you feel about it?
I do. I mean, we've got a couple guys on the IL. You've got your missing Steer, of course. You're missing Ty Steve. So I think it is the best of the options that we have for now. I think that's a pretty good lineup, and the top of the lineup is still very solid. I mean, the key to all that is if Austin Hayes comes out and plays as well as he has in spring, and hits the ball as well as he has in spring, then that's going to be a pretty potent lineup. Even without Ty Steve in it, it's still a pretty good lineup. And I still hope that CES can build on what he's kind of done in the spring and continue to hit the ball for a little bit of power. So if you get those two guys to do what we think they can do, we're going to be all right. And Candelario is the wild card too. I mean, he's, if we can get a Candelario at the all-star level Candelario, then that's a really good lineup. Then that makes that lineup even better.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, man. It's going to be really, really interesting to see. And I know Matt McLain had a little bit of a slump there the last week in spring training, but it really seems like he's kind of getting his at bats back. That OPS is above where it needs to be again. So I'm stoked, man. About Matt and Elly. I just think they're going to be so awesome this year. And then, like I said, Austin Hayes had an incredible spring. Buddy, okay. Did you see the clip in the Royals game the other day when Elly hit that right-handed opposite field 112 miles off the bat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Who does that?
Right. Elly De La Cruz. That's who does that. I mean, and that's kind of what we were talking about before earlier, right? Like the things that he's been able to do, Scholar brought it up earlier, and the things he's been able to do in spring, a lot of that stuff is going to transfer over. I mean, I just think that there's a lot of things that he's able to do at the bat that I just don't think that anybody else can do. So hopefully he continues to play well and it carries over into the season.
Brandon, the answer to your question, I may or may not be on Tuesday's episode. So will it be me? Will it be Jeff? Will it be both of us?
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Oh man. It's going to be a lot of fun working with Jeff and Steve though. Like those are my dudes and they've been on here plenty of times and so it's going to be a lot of fun, but yeah, man, I'm with you. Those guys there as well. You know, I'm really concerned about this right field platoon is really scary after a rough, rough spring training. A combined 80 at bats, 6 stolen bases, 6 RBI, 1 homer, and an OPS under 6 combined from the two guys who are supposed to be our right-handed platoon. And I think we all knew this. We all knew the gaping hole was the outfield, and we all knew the things to be nervous about. And I really, other than Austin Hayes, and I think Friedel's been fine. I think Friedel's had a decent last couple of weeks of spring. Carrie, after every single game. So, I'm gonna put a pause on right field.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we put a pause on right field because it's not looking great.
We got another legend calling in.
We
got another legend. Dwight Kelly in the building.
Oh, okay.
Legendary status? I don't think so. In my own mind. Good evening, gentlemen.
The Riverfront does not ride without Dwight Kelly.
Since you know the background here, I've got some jerseys up on the wall. Got some Brooklyn Dodgers, Rockford Peaches of all things.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Mud Hens. Well, yes, that's Indians in the corner. But those two right there, man, I sprung for the old Ebbets Field flannels.
Yes.
I tell you, if guys back in the day were wearing that heavy wool, I don't know how they did it. I think I would wear those in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Wait, question I had is the sequence of the game days when you when the game is done, last pitch, when do you come in? Because this is important for working stiffs like me who pacing himself off the bed. Sadly, I wish I could stay up. When do you kick in, my friend?
So the goal is, and I guess I'll let everyone, if Chad and Nate obviously I'm sure they're okay that I'm kind of doing this, is that at least the maximum is 20 minutes after the game. As in I'll hop on.
Very efficient.
Yeah, and then my episodes will only be 15 to 20 minutes long. Jeff and Steve will do their usual show. Like they're going to do the deep dive. They're going to do the the analyticals. My job is to basically, hey, this is why they won tonight, and this is why they didn't, and this was the big moment. This was the best player. So basically, I'm reacting to the game in the box score while they're the ones who are doing the what does this mean for the season conversation?
Yeah,
who should they trade for? Things like that. Like I'm gonna kind of have a little bit more of a buttoned up, simpler show while they kind of do what they normally do. So.
Really, that's not a whole lot of preparation or homework. You just watch the game. How hard can that be? You get to watch the game and scribble notes and you bring it in, man. And I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you do that. And I joked on both forums, the platforms there about you leaving and so forth. But I'm very happy for you. And
Thanks, man.
As long as you check in every now and then on the old Slack discussion,
Buddy,
champ.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, you know, and
Boom. Thank you. Good, because I love
Yeah.
you. I love both you guys, and
buddy,
Appreciate it, man.
I've
We
only met,
appreciate you.
I've only met you once in person, and I just appreciate your content on X, man, about things, the really positive things happening at your school, and keep bringing that, man. That it's inspiring to people in faith and things like that. Just I appreciate both you guys so much.
Appreciate that, man. Really
likewise,
do.
DK. DK, bold Reds prediction. I need
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Bold Reds prediction.
Yeah.
I really thought that I am thinking that Elly is going to cut his strikeouts by 40%.
All right,
Ooh, I like that.
buddy. He might hit 500 if he does
That's
that.
great to say.
I really think he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but okay. Now, as far as overall record, I'm going 88 wins.
Like it. That's probably wins the Central. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could win the Central, and fingers crossed. Let's see it happen, and it's so overdue. So
Yeah.
let's do it, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So what you're
Awesome.
saying is home playoff games at GABP in October.
Oh man, can we
Dude,
do?
incredible.
Can we do it?
Incredible.
I wish I could make OD, but it's just I'm a couple hours away now, so it's a little harder to get the time off and do it. But very soon, next year or the following, yes, opening day, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, when we did our first live Riverfront podcast at the Stretch in 2023, Dwight saved our ass literally last minute and produced a show for us. So
I don't know about that.
it was he was a godsend. He taught me a lot about audio, and I used it this past month in Cleveland. All the stuff you taught me.
Did that work?
It worked great, man.
Oh,
Thank you so
awesome.
much. So
Awesome.
I meant to text you and let you know.
I'm
So
an audio engineer, my friend. I just used to plink around with musical instruments and scare people in live scenarios. You know, I knew enough to be dangerous with cables and so forth.
That's awesome.
I was so glad to help that day any way that I could. I was so glad to help and be a part of it. That's really what was. I'm glad that you invited me into it.
yeah, I was like, Dwight, come have lunch with us. And he's like, oh, I don't really think I'm this, but I'm like, no, come have lunch with us.
Right.
So yeah.
I was like, yes, sir. I'll be here.
Yeah, well, perfect.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to hear from you.
Oh,
Thanks, Dwight, man. Appreciate you.
love you guys, and we'll cross paths later, most certainly.
Sounds great.
Absolutely.
See you, buddy. Go Reds.
Go Reds.
All right, man. This is we waited too long to do this. We should have been
I
doing
know.
this at least like once a month, man. Like this is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we should have had a monthly check-in for sure.
Yeah. I was thinking my best stuff when I'm like when it's like
On
at
the-
the end. You know,
Right?
it's like, oh, hey, by the way, no one said anything. I took care of the facial hair this week.
Yeah,
so it
you
doesn't look like
did.
I got a busted lip or like a loose tooth now. So
Yeah, you definitely took care of it.
I don't look like I play left wing for the Columbus Blue Jackets this week. So all right. Hey, one of our guys coming to the house, just giving you some props on the Sweet 16 in Lexi. Brandon Kamick, what's up, buddy?
Okay. What's going on?
Didn't think I was going to be able to hop on tonight, but I had a second. Just wanted to say a couple things. One, I was at a couple of shows where Dwight saved your all's butts, and I can completely agree. This thing goes down in flames without him. So
sure.
Thanks, Dwight.
For sure.
But no, just appreciate you guys doing this as long as you have. Tim's gotten too many props tonight. I'm gonna point it towards
Please do
a little bit here as well.
Yes, please do.
I'm just gonna need to get your laugh on like an audio track to listen to on Sunday nights. No matter
I got you.
what I'm pivoting to at this point. I just appreciate how much fun you guys have on there and you guys giving your opinions and everything. So thanks, and just wanted to hop on for a second, make sure I threw on my UK garb real quick since we got a big today. But yeah, Sweet 16 is a great time. I used to make it out every year. If I can this year, I absolutely will. But congrats to your Cooper guys. It's been a great story.
Yeah, thanks, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I say, man. There's really nothing like the Sweet 16. I appreciate the UK garb too, man. That team played really well today. So
Yeah, how about Kentucky, Arkansas, and BYU all make the Sweet 16?
all make Sweet 16. Crazy.
Pretty
We
cool.
were wanting to get Cal and Rick and Rupp. That would have been
Yeah.
that would have just I think set the city ablaze. I think.
Yes, it would have.
It
would have literally imploded.
we got to make sure U of O went down in our home base, so that worked out.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there's possibly Chris Mack might be coming back to Xavier. So,
man.
Yeah, good for him. I don't have anything against Chris Mack or Kelsey. I think they both seem like great guys, but I have to hold some hatred in my heart with them.
Yeah.
The school they chose to coach.
I get it. Pat's my dude though, so I'm really happy he had a good year there, and I'm happy that he's bringing Louisville to another level. They're like back to who they should be. So I know it's good for you guys too, because you have a team to hate again. So
right.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And the Tennessee game on Friday will be a barn burner too. So
it will be a really good game.
I wish I could make it up to Indy for that. I'm not going to be able to, but I made it up to UK U of O and Indy about a decade ago when they played in the Sweet 16. So
yeah, I love it. Well, hey man, what's your thoughts on the Reds this year? You got anything you're really excited about besides Elly, obviously?
I don't have any super hot takes, but I do think that I think we're going to have 4 or 5 guys hit 20 dingers this year, and I'm optimistic that we've got the pitching staff to get it done this year. I'm actually, especially for a small market team, legitimately happy with what they've done this offseason, everything else to build that up. I don't think losing Diaz really kills the bullpen, because I think they have more depth there than they seem to on the surface, with some guys like May and Big Sugar on the up and up as well. Mm-hmm. And some of the acquisitions that they made. So
that's my dude.
So I'm looking forward to it. I do want them to add one big bat. As I mentioned in the chat a second ago, I started an MLB The Show franchise and immediately traded for Brent Rooker. So if they could, if they could do that, that would make me feel a little bit better. But otherwise, still looking forward to the season.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Hey, dude, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate everything, man. And I know I'll always be interacting with you some way, shape, or form. So
yeah, glad to come on and hijack a Red show with some UK talk. But
there you go, man.
No, all right, buddy. Always appreciate you, man. All right. So hey, like we said, if you want to come hang out with us tonight, we got it open still. We got about 12 minutes, man. We don't even need slides tonight, do we?
I know. Forget about that right field situation. We'll just let that'll take care of itself.
I feel like if we're doing the last late night Reds, we need a soapbox from it, right? Like we haven't had one yet tonight.
Oh yeah.
And we
definitely need one.
I'm gonna rip USA Today for a second. Did you see this week?
Listen, I'm in. Let's go.
All right. So they voted on the best MLB ballparks out of 28, because Tampa's obviously under construction from the hurricane. And then Oakland, the Athletics have no idea what cities they play for.
Right.
Yeah. I did see in MLB The Show they have Las Vegas patches on their sleeve. So I guess, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
But out of 28 eligible ballparks for the season, Great American Ballpark was voted 26th. And look, guys, it's my last one, right? I can say this. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's awful. It's a lie. That's a lie. All right. And look, I'm not even going to do the opening day thing where like you've never come to opening day, which is phenomenal. Obviously, Thursday is going to be a party. Right. But Great American Ballpark 1 is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's I understand if you want to make fun of the fact it's small and it's easy to hit home runs there and all that stuff. That's fine. Right. It does not take away from how beautiful the stadium is, how easy it is to get around, how easy it is to find everything, how good the food options are. It's not like you're just going there to eating hot dogs and peanuts. Like you have so many options. Yes, the beers are a little expensive, but you can expect that at any professional
anywhere.
sports area.
Right.
This pissed me off, man. Like I don't know if it's just because like that's my summer, right? I go to Great American Ballpark all the time. I mean, it's what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to talk like I'm someone who's been to a ton of stadiums. I've been to about 5. I know you've been to a couple. I've been to Wrigley. I've been to Turner Field when the Braves were still there. I haven't been to SunTrust. I've been to. I still refer to it as the Jake.
Yeah.
Yes, Sydney.
Yeah.
Friendly beer vendors. Absolutely. Friendly beer vendors.
Yep.
I still refer to it as the Jake, even though it's now Progressive Field in Cleveland, and that's a really cool stadium too.
Yeah.
But to me, man, like as far as like aesthetics, as far as like Carrie said, the backdrop of Northern Kentucky, and I've had a lot of amazing moments there. I cannot accept 26 out of 28. There's just absolutely no way you can convince me there's 25 better stadiums in Great American Ballpark.
Right. Yeah. I would agree with that. I think that people that vote on those, I think they just go by, I think it's by market. I think they go by market for sure. And the people that vote have never spent time in our ballpark.
Right.
Like they don't, I mean, as far as ballparks, the accessibility of our ballpark, how easy it is to get in and out of our ballpark.
Yes.
The stuff around our ballpark, like the banks and all those things, tin roof and all the other
Holy
Grail.
Yeah.
All those all those things are right there. You don't even have to go 100 yards to get all the options you want for food, drinks, whatever the case may be. Like it all sits right there. You have Schmale Park that sits right behind it. So
beautiful.
If you want to go sit back there and hang out and listen to the game and hang out in Schmale, you could do that. Like there's just too many different things to make Great American Ballpark an awesome park. And those people have no idea. People that vote on that have no idea what it is. I mean, I've been to Wrigley. It's historic, but that's about it.
I went to Wrigley when they had nets up to catch concrete from the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's historic, but I mean, it's not. I was just at Yankee Stadium a couple years ago. Like it's okay, but I'm not putting it above Great American. It's hard to get to. It's freaking crowded. The area outside of it's disgusting. Like there's so many different things that go into it. Like there's no way I would trade that for GABP. Not a chance in the world. So, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And of course, I think our ballpark is the best by far, hands down.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love it there. I agree. I think that, I do think that like Progressive Field's really cool and it's very easy to get to in Cleveland. I love that the Cavs and the Guardians share a parking lot. So like if you want to do a doubleheader one day if both were playing, it's very easy to do, particularly because the Cavs are going to be the one seed in the playoffs this year and you guys should go check them both out. But I know I'm not allowed to support Cleveland here, but I just had to throw that in there. They're dope. And like you said, like you made mention of all those things about just all the different food spots and everything like that. And it's just like, it's so fun, man. Like I just talked about Branch and I went to Yard House last year after this first Sunday home game of the year for Easter. And we had beers, we ate chicken wings, we had a good time. And like, we watched the game together. I think that the Budweiser, like the party deck area, I think has added a ton of personality to the stadium as well in the past few years. Like it's a really fun place to just hang out, have a beer and watch the game. I think and
it plays on the history of our city. Like the tall stacks that sit out there, like all that stuff it just plays into the history of our city. Like it's just beautiful.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
True story. Yeah. And Carrie's right here. The only issue is that's tough. I was saying more the left field side. So my first couple years I had season tickets were in 103, which is in the terrace outfield, which is in the left field. And oh my God, in June, the fifth inning, you're still doing this. Like me and Chris Heisey are both doing this to see where the ball's gonna land. And Yeah.
That's funny.
I haven't been to Toronto yet. My dream is to stay in the hotel for a game.
Oh, that would be crazy.
That would be cool. Yeah. How many stadiums have you been to necessarily? So like, I haven't been to a ton, but
I'm trying to think. Wrigley, GABP, of course, Safeco.
Well, how's Safeco?
Yankee. Safeco's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Safeco's really cool, actually.
I love Seattle. So
yeah.
I haven't been there.
Yeah. I mean, the city of Seattle in general is pretty dope. Like it's always like we, of course, used to spend a lot of time down there. So I mean, there's a lot of cool things to do there. But yeah,
That's
so Safeco's neat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Team Shop, Reds Hall of Fame Museum. Reds Hall of Fame Museum is like worth a trip downtown alone.
Absolutely, 100%. So yeah, so I've been to a few. St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis, seen a Cardinals game. But I think that's it. 5 or 6 maybe.
The issue I have in the sense of why I haven't been to other stadiums is because if I go to a game and the Reds aren't playing at the game I'm attending, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds weird. Too. Like I went to a Colts Saints game one time in Indianapolis and I was like, this is cool, but I don't really care. But I can go to any 2 NBA teams. I can go watch like the Spurs play, the Jazz, and I'm gonna have a good time. I don't know. It's just maybe that's just me. I'm well aware. But yeah, it's just like when I went to a Guardians Royals game a couple summers ago when I went with Grace's family, and first off, the game was an hour long because it's with the new pitch clock roll and Shane Bieber was just rolling. But I think the stadium is really cool. It's really pretty. And I love the Cleveland scoreboard thing they have above it. It's really neat. But I didn't care about the game. I was like, cool. What other foods can I try here? And where can I find a beer? And it's not a knock on those teams whatsoever. It's just that if it's not the Reds, I don't care.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah. Lee says Coors Field is nice. There's a lot of Coors love here. I guess this is
I was gonna say it looks cool. It does look pretty dope. Yeah, I've never been to Coors. But
my dream is that sometime I want to go there for a college baseball game when everyone has metal bats with the altitude. Because it's probably gonna be 33 to 27. Yeah, it's gonna be softball.
Yeah, that would be insane. That's lightweight dangerous. That would be lightweight dangerous. I don't know if I'd want to sit in the stands for that one because those balls
sit on the first base side. Yeah,
the exit velo on some of those balls, man, is gonna be insane.
Yeah, someone might get arrested for murder.
Yeah, it would be insane.
Yeah. Well, I like that we sparked a little something here. We got some Chavez Razim love. I bet I would love that. I haven't Fenway. I've always wanted to do Fenway.
Yeah.
Especially now with the new interleague rules, the Reds play there more often, so I might make the trip up at some point.
Yeah. I've heard Fenway is cool. I think our boy Josh is. He used to have spent some time in Boston. I think he's been to Fenway.
Yeah,
he said it was really cool.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah. So I did mention this earlier. If you check out MLB.com, they had a prediction on award winners, and they did predict Terry Francona as National League Manager of the Year. And the opening line of the article was my absolute favorite, Ben, because all it flat out said was, he just wins. And that is exactly, if you're a Reds fan, that's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So I think that I agree with this. And it's a 3-year contract. Terry Francona's not coming out for 3 years if he doesn't think he can make the most of this 3 years.
Correct.
So I'm excited.
Absolutely. No, I mean, if you look at his track record everywhere he's been, he's won. And he's done it with guys doing things the right way all the time. So he has a formula and an idea of what a winning team is supposed to look like. And he knows how to put that formula together. So he's got a lot of really good pieces. He knows he has really good pieces with Elly McLain, Ty Steve when he's healthy. He knows he has the pieces. So once he gets the idea of what that is going to look like and he starts to put that together, then that team's going to be really good. And he's done it before.
Yeah, for sure. My only bummer about Tito being the Reds manager is he didn't get a chance to manage Joey, because I bet they would have worked incredibly well together.
Yeah. No, I that will probably be the only downside to that is that he missed Joey Votto. I still hold out hope that Votto may come back to the staff, maybe. Maybe come to a spring training when he's not traveling and work with him maybe next year.
I saw he was at the opening series in Tokyo.
Oh yeah,
Tokyo
heck
series.
yeah, dude. Listen, good for him, man. I that's awesome. Like,
buddy, that is what retirement is all about. What Joey Votto's doing, that's what retirement's all about.
Incredible. And
yeah,
dude, traveling, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and just being able to do those things is it's good for him, man. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
I really love it. Well, hey, we're at an hour mark. Does anyone else want to drop in before we get out of here? Like we said, this is a bittersweet night, and it's something that I was telling Ben before we got on air when he hopped on. I was like, I don't know if I'm really ready for this. Like,
I know.
And I know that sounds silly for like a podcast, but like this has been so. Late Night Reds has been a part of my life for 4 years. This was supposed to be the 5th season. And like my wife has gotten to like to our like weekly routine. I know your family has. Like it just became part of like my personality was this show. So yeah, it's great. I'm still gonna be making Reds content. It's great that like you guys can still interact with me, but like this is always something really special to me. And like I always look forward to Sunday nights.
Yeah, it's and like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it earlier, like it's family, right? Like, we've been together forever and we were able to bring
but you're like my day one
along.
so like,
right? Yeah, no doubt. And we were able to bring people with us and people were able to join us on this fun ride that we just were two crazy dudes talking about Reds baseball, man. You know what I mean? And to have that and have people want to listen to that and want to join in and talk and chat and see us out in public and, all those different things. Like it's crazy. Like I was at a training I was at a training on Thursday and the guy that was doing the training walked in and said, "What up, what up, what up?" And I said, "Oh my God." He's like, yeah, I listen to you every Sunday. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you don't think about that, but it's cool, man. And to have that is pretty special. I mean, it's our community. This community here is so special, and it's been so much fun. And dude, I'm just looking forward to seeing what you make of what you do. And gosh, I'm so proud of you, and it's so cool.
Yeah. Well, don't think you're going away.
Oh no.
You're one way or another. I will make sure that you are around for me in every way, shape, or form. And as you guys know, like I always make slides. We have talking points so you guys can interact with the show. It's something I always take pride in making sure I got that done with. I haven't done this enough. I should have done this way more than the very last slide that we do on here. But for all of you guys, like Ben said it perfectly. This is family. Thank you all for everything. This is something where this was just an idea I had, and after the 2020 season, I really, really wanted to get to talking Reds baseball. And this fell in my lap, and getting to work with like Chad and Nate was like unbelievable. I've been such a fan of Chad's for so long, and I talked about this on the Riverfront the other day, so I won't repeat it for those of you who've already listened to it. But then getting to bring Ben on and be like, hey, like I really want you to work with me on this, and we get to have fun every Sunday because Ben and I have such busy lives, so we don't get to see each other a whole lot. So like, we had this. Absolutely. Like, this is something we always have with each other.
Yep.
And then get to know all of you and just all this stuff. Like this has been unreal. And I can't thank all of you enough for just having fun with us every Sunday night, no matter how the season's going, or whether it's, in the middle of a 12-game win streak or it's the second Sunday in November. And we're like, what the hell do we talk about?
What do we talk about? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes. Yeah. Although I'm moving on, Late Night Reds will always be a part of me. And Joey, I saw your comment. I will find a way to get some Late Night Reds gear. I will find a way to get you some. It's still on the website, but I'll see if I can get you the employee discount before I get out of here.
There you go.
Carrie, thanks. Yeah. Carrie was always great because Carrie had talking points for us before the show even started. We would log in. Yeah.
She would already have 4
comments for us, just like, Absolutely. Hey, this is what I'm thinking about. And like we played off that a lot. I mean, that really
A
helped us out a
ton.
ton, especially when we had nothing to talk about. Like that
Yep,
was
a
like
ton.
perfect for us.
Yeah.
So this is cool, guys. This has been my favorite thing. And I hope that you guys do follow me. But while you follow me, I hope you stay here. Keep in touch with the Riverfront. I have let them know, just so you guys do know, if they do want to bring someone else on to do Late Night Reds, that I'm very happy for them to keep it going with a new name. I mean, with the same name or whatever they want to do with it. But I don't want them to lose this community. I don't want to lose this community. You guys rule. Thank you for everything. And of course, thank you all. Thank you for everything for these last 5 years. And we can't wait to see what's next.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy the season.
Enjoy the season, man. Opening day.